Hey y'all, sprinkle, sprinkle. We are here today. Okay, how are y'all? Good morning. Back in the office. So the I want to say thank y'all first. I don't know if y'all are here, but I got 2 gifts from my YouTube followers. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Ashley. I'm not gonna say your last name. Thank you, Miss Ashley, and thank you, Miss Mia, for sending me early birthday gifts from my Amazon wish list. It's probably linked in the description bar below somewhere if you just scroll and read through. If y'all want to send me a birthday wish list gift as well. But I got this. It's like a light switch plate for my bedroom. This is so cute. I had that on my list. And then I had this cute little jewelry tray on there. So thank you so much, y'all. Miss Ashley and Miss Mia sent me these. So I appreciate you guys. I love these. They're so cute. They're going to go so well in my bedroom. Or I might keep the little jewelry tray in my office. Maybe I might take it home. I probably will take it home if it matches that style better. But thank y'all so much. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate you guys. Okay. You said how to balance. Okay. We'll talk about everything, but this is what's just going to get y'all to click on there. So y'all are too sensitive. And so many people were asking me how to decenter men while I was on my TikTok live. Y'all care too much about them, and you care more about them than they care about you. This is why you're always being heartbroken. This is why you're always upset. This is why you're always in a therapist's office. This is why you're always taking medication for anxiety. This is why you're always worried about this and that, because you have not decentered men. Okay? And you don't know the man's purpose in your life. That's what it is. And y'all are too sensitive. When people tell you the truth, y'all want to make excuses for it. Okay? A man is a provider. If he can't provide, he don't need to be there. Period. You doing charity work. If he in your life and he is not providing, you are literally doing charity work. I said it. So some of y'all are too sensitive and y'all don't understand it. If you living with a grown able-bodied man and paying 50-50 and doing this, you literally giving back to charity. Because a man, only one job is providing. Protecting and providing. And in this day and age, providing is protecting. So if you got a man in your life and your world revolves around him, you stupid. Okay? If he's not benefiting you at all, something wrong with you. You need it. You desperate. You want approval. You seek validation from a man that don't even probably like you because he's not providing. Okay? Somebody got to tell y'all, because y'all can't hear or y'all are in denial about it. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You said that's why you're single. Well, it's better to be single than be with a man that can't do nothing for you. Okay? Because that's just dead weight. All right? They are in denial. Like, literally. They got one job to do. If they can't do it, dismissed. All right, because that's crazy. Y'all are letting these dudes in your life, letting these dudes live in your house, eat up your food, cheat on you while you at work, cry, send you to therapy, put you on medication, stress you out, age you prematurely, won't even give you no ring, won't pay no bills. When all you have to do is dismiss them and only deal with men who are beneficial. That's all you got to do. And if none of them come along, well, what about when you get lonely? Well, what about this? Okay, well then go actually do some charity work if you get lonely. Go give back to the community for real. Don't use and waste your charity on a dusty. Thank you, Clarissa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're starting to date a married man whose wife is okay with it. How do I suggest I will expect my bills to be paid? Girl, I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ask them. Why you asking me? Ask them, girl. Maybe you can get on direct deposit. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. She said the wife is okay with it. Well, as long as it's coming out of only his money, I'm sure she just don't care either. But she's probably not even attached to him. She's just probably saying, as long as the bill's paid, I don't care what you do. Better her than me. You're gonna be doing the dirty work, probably. Because a lot of wives don't even like dealing with certain men after a while. It looks like you can have girl, just as long as the name on the deed and the beneficiary is still the same. We good. Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She wants to meet you. Okay, girl, I'm not finna meet nobody's wife and stuff. Just keep it with the husband. Otherwise, it's kind of weird. You're going to be on somebody's video camera. Uh-oh, thank you, Miss Monet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to deal with 40-year-old provider who's insecure. Deal with a 50-year-old provider who's less insecure. And rotate him on the roster until he gets it together. Okay? Rotate. To keep them busy. What if a man provides for you financially but not emotionally? Good, because I don't like emotional men. Just do your job and get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at an age where a man can't do anything for me emotionally. Like, I don't want you crying. I don't want you spilling your feelings. Just spill your money and move along. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they can't really understand women on the level that they need to anyway, or they don't care. And most men will only listen to your emotional needs to get some. So they don't really care. They're just trying to get to the next level. Thank you, Miley. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Been staying at your older one's second home for a week after the main provider started slacking. He found out from the kids. I told him I'm renting weekly. Oh, well, sprinkle, sprinkle. At least you got somewhere else to go and another one, ma'am. Good job. Okay, Ballerina says, avoidant husband wants a divorce after you withdrew for a few months from depression. You haven't seen him in a month. How to save my marriage when I get home. Ma'am. Honestly, do you want to save the marriage? I mean, were you depressed because of the marriage or for some other reason? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, why were you even depressed in the first place? If it has to do anything with the marriage, maybe you should just let it go, ma'am. If it didn't have anything to do with the marriage, then, just go back home, act like nothing happened. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm back. And if he still wants the divorce, then, it's going to cost. Thank you, Miley. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He wants us back officially, but not sure how to move. Make sure he's paying to get back with you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Make sure you're getting an upgrade of some sort to be with him again, okay? Not for free. Okay. Okay. So if you were depressed because somebody died, then he should understand that. All right. All right. He probably won't divorce. He'll probably just forgive you and take you back. So just act like, he was being insensitive and just, tell him it's going to cost. All right. Mm-hmm. You said never let a man tell you more than once that he don't want you. Exactly. Y'all, part of the reasons why I stopped doing consultations back in the day is because women did not understand that. When a man tells you he don't want you, it's like they couldn't hear or they didn't want to accept it or something. Like, dude, This dude don't even like you. He's told you, but I can feel it. I can feel that he still like me. Why do he still like my pictures? Why does he still stalk me on here? Why does he do this if he don't want me? Why does he do that? Ma'am, if he ain't paying your bills and doing exactly what you need him to do, he don't want you. Just because they don't want you don't mean that they won't sleep with you. Just because they don't want you don't mean that they won't take your money because you're being a pygmisha. Because some of these women were stupid and paying these dudes bills and giving them money and loaning them money and never getting it back. So that's the same thing as giving it to them, trying to help them, hold them down. Of course, they're going to deal with you and don't like you because you don't even like yourself. Thank you, Alana. He wants you to stay but won't put in any effort. Then go date other people. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Stay, let him pay the bills, and date other people. Why? Because he's not putting in any effort, so he must not really care that much. And he probably won't even notice. Okay? Why do men say that they're busy instead of not interested? Because when they strike out with everyone else, they'll come back to you because you allow them to. So if they're busy talking to other women on their roster and all those other women are avoiding them, now they can circle back around to you as the last option. So when they say that they're busy instead of they're not interested, this is what you say. Well, I'm pretty busy too. So, I don't want to waste your time. I hope that you get whatever you got, get done. And just dismiss them like that. Do the same thing that they did to you. Like, well, I'm pretty busy too, so I understand. And leave it like that. Thank you, Miley. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Somebody pops in to check on you and then goes back to his other home, and sadly, you're at peace, yet don't want to break up the family officially. It's messy. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then get money and get your own house, and have somebody to just live separately. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get the money from the other one and live in your own house. Get the money from him and pay for your own house. Then your kids can come over. Sprinkle, sprinkle, or kick him out. Girl, I don't know. Whichever one is easier for you. He said, what to do with millionaire pretending to be broke and cutting budget? Men in the UK want home dates and don't want to court and spend. Okay, they don't want to be seen out in public with you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If a man don't want to be seen out in public with you, then it's not even worth it. Oh, the divine lady. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ma'am, he don't want to be seen in public with you. Home dates? I missed your super chat. Hold on. I thought I had it. Okay. He wants you to stay but won't put it in here for. Okay, I read that one. Guy you're dating is upset for you spending $2,000 on his credit card without permission. Okay, well then tell him don't give it to you then. Thank you, Disha. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your question is what to do if you get jealous of others getting attention and approval. You feel bad. Make yourself look like whatever you need yourself to look like to get the attention. Okay, because sometimes it's just because you want to get the attention as well. So look good. Put effort into your looks more. Focus on your looks. Focus on all of that. And you'll get the attention you want. Okay. Take all that energy and put it back into looking better. Skincare, hair, nails, whatever. Hey, you've known a man for 2 years. He is already with someone else and told me he can't leave because he would lose a lot of money if he did. I don't know how to take advantage of the situation. Okay, you get another one. And you, whatever he's giving to you, you get that too. Because he's telling you he ain't the one. So just get his money and still date other men. Okay. Remember, it's your life, not his. He's already got a life. He's already attached to somebody. He's trying to get an extra one. You need a whole extra one too, and just collect his money. And if the other guy that you meet happens to be the one or someone that wants to take you seriously and marry you, then great. Smooth transition. But y'all be dealing with people that are unavailable. So you need to deal with more than one. Okay, Bella says she's dating a man for almost 3 months and he is on his own business. Whenever you ask him for more of his time, he says he's too busy. What should I do? Go get another one, man. Take whatever he's giving you and use your free time to get another one. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all the same answer. Y'all know the answer. It's time to go get another one. If you are attached to the man and not what he can do for you, well, then you're attached to the wrong thing. Okay? Would young you agree if women offer to provide for you? Would young me agree if a woman offered to? My mama provided for me. My older sister and my mother provided for me when I was younger. But I was never in any type of lesbian relationship. But honestly, no, I could get too many men to provide because I'm straight. But thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Tips on approaching and interacting with people as a something photographer. Okay. It's kind of creepy if you're a man and you're a photographer because they think you like doing some kind of weird stuff. Like, can I take your picture? You're so beautiful. That's kind of weird. So I would offer stuff like packages, like have your business cards, have your packaging, have your portfolio, and say, if you ever need a professional photographer, here's my card. Like lead professionally, but not in a creepy way. Thank you, Adelie. Provider pays all bills, but rich, but decent. Provider pays all bills, not rich, but decent. His money, start business. He found out he wants half money. He keeps it. I cheat. Okay, I don't even know all of this is saying, but where's your other man? And I know you don't want to build him, so start your own business and cut ties with him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You should never go into business with your significant other. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Cut ties in the business, start another business. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I missed super chat. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. You know, a man for 2 years, he's already with someone and told me he can't. Okay, I already read that one. I already read that one. Ladies, go find the make him pay for forgiveness live. It changed my perspective and made things so much easier. Yeah, you don't forgive people for free, especially if they don't deserve it. Yeah, because they'll just do it again, think you're stupid. So just go get money. Definitely. Okay. How do you recover from social embarrassment? Don't be embarrassed and don't care about what people think. Just go get some money. That's how you recover from social embarrassment. Just get more money. Okay. Oh God. That's what the celebrities be doing. They be getting socially embarrassed, and all of a sudden here they come back with a bag. So nobody care about it after that. Just get a bag. Get a man with some money, get some back, get a business, get a bag, man. Okay. You said embarrassment is a choice. It is. Like, who cares? I'm sure people have done worse or been through worse. Just get your bag, get your money. Okay, itty bitty, how to deal with a controlling provider man long term. We clash all the time by having two men. That way, that one can't tell you what to do because you got the other one's money too and yours. So he just gonna be wasting his time. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. You can't be with a man who's controlling if you got more than one and your own. What they gonna control? All right, this is why I teach y'all. Take his money, save it, triple, double it, start a business, and get another one. Then you don't have to worry about it. You can just laugh when they start acting stupid. Okay? Okay. You said they can abuse you physically, and you can also, keep things to protect yourself. They got tasers and stuff. They got phones, they got tasers, they got cameras. Exactly. You can protect yourself, ma'am. They got all sort of things for women to protect themselves. If you fear whatever you fear, you can put things in place. Okay. And if they have money, they're not going to risk it all by getting in trouble that way. Thank you, Blessed Innovate, Sprinkle Sprinkle. If he embarrasses you in public, you don't embarrass him in private. Sprinkle, sprinkle. True. If a man embarrasses you in public, he's going to be even more embarrassed in public. Okay. Um, you said your provider stopped talking to you. What should you do besides get another one? Start a business. Go to the spa. Work on your skin. Read a book. Go shop. It's your free time. Go do what you want. He's not bothering you, so do stuff that you've been wanting to do uninterrupted. Take a trip. Go on a little mini vacation or a staycation. Who cares? Right? Them not talking to you don't do nothing but give you the free time uninterrupted that you might want. Okay. You said what? He trying, but he act like he will divorce unless I make the baby first. Make the baby. Why he need a baby first? Tell him to pay you to have a baby then. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you ain't ready, it's like, well, I'm not ready yet, so you're just gonna have to pay me if you want me to speed up this timeline. Okay, everything needs to come back down to money. Will he pay you to have a baby before you're ready to have one? Okay, what's your push give? You getting a new SUV? Okay, he gonna hire you some help, the maids or whatnot. All right then. Thank you, Lanice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You met someone who lives 6 hours away, but he provides well. You run your business in your hometown. Not sure how to move forward. Just collect his money, ma'am. Just collect his money. All he want to do is provide for you long distance. If he wants to find you, he'll move to you. Or if you ever want to move to him, he'll be like, you know what, I'll provide 100% for you. You transfer your business. But at the same time, a man is going to provide, let him provide. I don't really count long distance. I guess 6 hours isn't that long, but I don't count those as real relationships. But I will say continue to take the money and date others since he's not going to be there every day. Okay. If he really wants you, he'll find a way to make it happen. Thank you, Bless Innovates. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Remember, the man chased the woman. So it's his problem. It ain't yours. You still getting money. You're still getting money. If he wants to be closer to you, he'll make that happen. Okay? He'll make it happen, not you. You ain't going to make it happen. He's going to make it happen because he's the man. How to feel like you're not using men. Men are providers. You can't use them. That's their job. Okay? If they're going to be in your life, they have to be beneficial. Otherwise, you're doing charity work. You get it? You can go and compensate it with doing real charity work. Get your man to be a provider, pay 100% of everything, and then go donate to charity, baby. If that's what it's going to take, because most of y'all are literally donating to dusty charities every day by being with a broke, dusty man. So if you feel guilty for being with a man for his one sole purpose on this planet, which is to provide for you, then you got some psychological issues. So just go work them out at the homeless shelter. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, how do you leave him without telling him I'm too afraid to break up face to face? Sprinkle, sprinkle, bittersweet. Okay, just tell him you got to move out of town and take care of a fake sick relative. And there's no other way. Nobody else to do the job. So you got to go and then move. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hopefully he don't see you around. Someone said just disappear. Exactly. Or lie. Men do it all the time. Thank you, Melissa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Said I missed a super chat. Hold on. Advice for 18-year-old student. Thoughts on having provider closer in age since he's more well off and stable than I am. Okay, well, if he's able to provide for you and give you money, great. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Have fun. There's nothing wrong with that. You're only 18. You're not trying to get married anyway. Thank you, Rio. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yep. I didn't see whatever super chat didn't come through. Someone says I missed it. That came through. We are the prize ladies. Why do y'all seem to forget that? Exactly. Because they haven't decentered men. They keep worried about a man. They keep worried about a man. If the man ain't worried about you, then he don't even like you. If a man ain't trying to make sure that you're happy and impressed and want to be with him, then y'all doing it wrong. Y'all all about them and they're not about you. Thank you, Lenice. You lied and said you live there. How to get out of the dates? Huh? Tell him you lied. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, I don't live there. I was thinking about moving there. So I just said I live there, but things didn't work out. And so I don't live there. Just lie. It's like, well, I was going to live there, but things didn't work out in that way. So I don't live there. But I said that I did because I was planning on it, but it didn't happen. Just lie. What is your advice on avoiding an emotional men? They don't like you. That's my advice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's my advice. They don't like you. Move along. And that's not to be mean. It's just to be honest. If you got to question a man's feelings and emotional and he don't like you. Now, just because they want to sleep with you doesn't mean that they like you. So y'all got to understand that too. Okay. Exeek, is that your name? Okay. Advice to get provider to provide when you have a lot of money yourself already. Tell them that you like men with more money and it's a turn on. And you like to still be impressed by men even though you already have money. That's what you tell them. Because none of that changes. A man can't impress you any other way unless he can impress you with what you like. And if you like nice things and gifts and things like that, that's how he's going to impress you. Okay. You said your provider blocked you because you wasn't appreciative of him. I'm sure he'll unblock you when nobody else is appreciative of him either. Obviously. He's trying to play games. He forgot who the prize was, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm the prize. You're the prize, ladies. A man will only block you and leave you time, energy, and effort to talk to other people. Okay? Now, y'all are too sensitive. If a man doesn't like you 10 times more, don't even bother having any types of feelings for them at all. Just get their money. All right? I'm going to tell y'all that. It seems harsh, but y'all will thank me later. If you start to develop emotional attachment or feelings to a man that don't even like you, won't even pay a bill, what does that say about you as a person? Think about it. What does that say about your self-esteem? What does that say about your value to yourself? I'm helping y'all to understand yourselves better so that you can teach people how to treat you. Thank you, Emma. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Men make you so mad. Okay, they always ask what I'll give them in return if they give me money. European men, okay, they think they're the prize as if it's a transaction. Okay, Emma, tell them, well, you're a male. You're supposed to be a provider. So I'll just give you a smile and a thank you because I don't deal with men who aren't beneficial in my life. You know, what's the point? That's what you tell them. Ain't got no time for somebody that's not gonna do nothing. What are your thoughts on male loneliness epidemic? Almost 50% of men aged 18 to 25 never have asked out a woman in person. They don't have money, man. They can't afford it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. From age 18 to 25, they're supposed to be getting their money up. Not chasing women. They're supposed to be chasing money. Careers. Building themselves up as a man. They're not supposed to be chasing women. So if they're lonely, then they need to occupy their time with getting this money. Okay? Ask all them nerds that are studying hard in college or, you know, building a business. Ask all them nerds that's now billionaires and can have any woman they want. What was they doing between 18 and 25? Ask them if they were chasing women or chasing their career or their business. Okay? Ask all them nerds in school that's probably rich now what they were chasing between 18 and 25. Money, career, business. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't nobody want no broke dusty. And people know this. That's why women will go for a slightly older man or men 10 years older because they got their stuff together. So men shouldn't be focused on women at that age. They should be focused on getting money. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Or at least nothing serious. And a woman shouldn't expect no man that age to be nothing serious. Okay? Like honestly, why? Okay, if you think of anything in numbers, think of things in numbers. You're not going to make dumb mistakes. Just do the math. If you're making stupid decisions based on numbers because you like a man more than they like you, then you're doing the math wrong. Okay? There are some women that are just dumb and will do anything to claim some man. Should you block our exes on social media? And I don't know, man. If you feel like they need to be blocked, of course. If you don't want to see their stuff and you don't want them seeing your stuff, then by all means do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Otherwise, it don't even matter. If you don't care and they don't care, what's the point? Provider finance. Okay, provider fiance believe in having separate bank account, but will pay all bills. Also mention prenup. We both have money. How to buy home together. So why y'all asking me? I'm not no real estate agent. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just make sure he put all the money down. Just have your name on the deed. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. They said you spazzed out because you got too emotional. Girl, you can't get emotionally attached to them. The only thing that you're really attached to is their money. That's it. Let me tell you why. Because think about this. Their money is the same thing. Listen to me very carefully. Their money is the same thing as your looks and whatever they want from you. If you were ugly and wouldn't give nothing up in the future, they wouldn't even deal with you. They won't even attach to you if you ugly and ain't giving nothing up in the future, right? So you do the same thing with the men, but with money. If they're not spending money, if they're not generous, and if they're not providing, don't attach. Because if they're broke, they can't do nothing for you. A man will not sit there and deal with somebody who they're not attracted to, don't see themselves with, unless they're benefiting from it. That's a Dusty and a Pink Misha. Now, for a lady, your looks and what you have is very valuable. And you do not deal with anybody unless they are beneficial to your life in every way. Okay? Okay, Cardi told us broke boys don't deserve no kitty. She has been saying that. Don't lay down with nothing broke. Exactly. Because what else motivates a man to get up in the morning? If they getting everything for free from Pygmisha and them. Nothing. That's why they stay broke. All right. How to treat guys who are micro cheaters. I don't even know what that is, ma'am. Just get money from all of them. I don't even care because they all gonna do what they gonna do. Just make sure the money is in your account on time. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who cares? Date several and get money. Here you go. Date several and get money. Let me read some of these questions. Some of these is crazy. So, yeah, y'all are too sensitive sometimes, and y'all take stuff too personally because y'all didn't listen to these men in the first place when they told you in a roundabout way that they didn't like you anyway. And so you get your feelings hurt because you're living in denial most of the time with the men that you choose instead of the man that chose you. Okay. Let me repeat that. Some of y'all are dealing with men who you chose that didn't even choose you. Some of y'all are being upset because y'all are chasing behind a man that don't want y'all. Y'all are choosing the wrong targets and y'all are suffering for it. You can't do that. They got to like you way more and they got to be there to impress you and they got to chase you. Otherwise, what's the point? They're not beneficial while they're in your life. Thank you, Maliki. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. Yeah, too worried about being liked. Exactly. Imagine how it feels to really be liked. Okay? Imagine how it feels to really be liked. And then go with that. And don't deal with nothing that doesn't really, really, really want you or like you or want to chase you or provide for you. Don't deal with it. Okay? You can if you want to, but you'll regret it. Okay. You can't really blame them if they told you that they didn't like you. They don't want no commitment. They want a situationship. They're not ready. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. You can't agree to it and then try to change them later. They said that what they said and you didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? Okay. One of the reasons I did stop doing consultations years ago is because people don't listen. They don't even listen to other people that can see their problem. If you're with a man, you can't change him. You got with him. He got with you based on whatever situation y'all are in, 50-50, Barbara the Builder or Pygmy or whatever. And now all of a sudden you want to change him. He's not that man. He's not a provider. Obviously, if he was, he would be providing. If you want to change a man into a provider, they actually have to have the means to provide. That means they got to get up and go get it. And they got to like you enough to pay for you, to provide for you. Some men don't even like the women that they're with. They're just with them for free room and board. And then, like, if you put them, up to the challenge of being a provider, they'll just leave because you're not the one. And sometimes they will provide because you are the one, but you got to put your foot down and stop being old Pygmisha, But a lot of women found out the hard way that they only had a roommate and not a man that loved them enough to provide. Okay? What if you have one that chooses you? Well, then he got to choose to provide for you too, ma'am. That's true. He got to choose to provide, baby. Now, a lot of men don't feel this way. They don't feel like they're supposed to provide for a woman, and they feel like women should value them as the prize, and they feel like da 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 da. Well, let me tell you why. Because their moms are Pygmishas. Their moms taught them their Pygmisha ways. So they grew up thinking that a woman is supposed to go 50-50 and build some man, because that's what they saw their mama do, or worse. So you got to literally explain to these dudes that y'all mama was a Pygmisha / Barbara the Builder, and that ain't me. I have high standards. If you want one of them, if you want somebody like your mama, go find Pygmisha. That's literally all you got to do, and dismiss them. Either they're going to get it together quick, because if they mama didn't teach them, you definitely will. And if they don't learn, they're going to learn the hard way. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Would you fly out for $3,000 date night that's already paid for? No, sprinkle, sprinkle. No, I don't do the flown out thing. That's kind of trashy, in my opinion. I'm sorry if people do that, but like, literally flying out is work. It's a job. You got to park. You got to pack luggage. You got to call the kennel and put your pets up. You got to take time off work if you have a job. You got to pay for parking. You got to walk through an airport, go through all the security checks, lug around, heavy lug. That's a job, man. Unless we're going to a place that I choose and you taking me shopping, I'm not getting ready to get on no plane, especially in this day and age right now. No, that's dumb. Mhm. Uh, okay, first of all, let me tell y'all, I'm going to go into why it's I don't agree with being flown out. First of all, a man is treating you like an object. He's treating you like DoorDash. Okay? He's literally ordering takeout to be delivered. Ma'am, no. They come to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who's the prize, ma'am? Who the prize? You? Okay, well then they come to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They get on a plane. They pack luggage. They walk through security checks. They pay for parking. They take time off. They board their animals in the kennel to come see you. You get it? If you're doing it the other way around, you're a takeout. And you know why a lot of men won't offer to come see you? Because they might not get nothing out of it. But they feel like using the power of suggestion as far as paying for all this stuff and that stuff, that you're going to feel obligated to do something for them in return. And if they don't get you your own hotel room or make arrangements to stay together, you're going to be feeling like, okay, well, he spent all this money. Maybe I should do, because you don't understand your value. No, make them come to you and get a hotel. And you'll see them for lunch and maybe dinner, and maybe they can take you shopping. And then we'll see where that goes. But a lot of y'all women be flying out and feeling obligated, and it's literally like ordering DoorDash. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And let me tell you a secret. If you fly out, they know you fly out for everybody. Thank you, Lanice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, he thinks you live there. Okay. Okay, if he already thinks you live there, I'm sorry, ma'am. That's right. I wasn't keeping up with it, but I'm sure somebody had that question anyway. I'm not keeping up the facade. I'm gonna tell the truth, because I'm not getting ready to travel, drive, fly to no man. He gonna have to know the truth. That's too much work for me. I don't like doing all that work. Or maybe you need to move if you like him that much. But I don't know. If he likes you a lot, he'll move you to him. Or move to you. You know, if you're planning on moving there anyway, you might as well let him pay for it. Okay. This is why you don't do long distance relationships. Don't work. Just get the money, ma'am, and string them along as long as you can, and tell them to come to you. Tell them you got transferred to whatever city that you're in, and you got to work there now. There's a million ways to tell him. Okay. So you blocked your sugar daddy. You don't know how to make a comeback. Girl, you just go get another one and then unblock him eventually. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just unblock him after you get another one and make them compete and get double. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Emma. What to say to ask for monthly allowance? Okay. Just tell him you don't like discussing money. Tell him that you just want to focus on the relationship, but you do have needs. So if he could just make a direct deposit into your account every month on the same day, then you can focus more on the relationship, and it won't seem, all about the money, because you really like him and, you just want to be taken care of. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you tell him. If he doesn't agree to it, that he wants to hold it as leverage over your head. He doesn't want to focus on the real relationship if he denies it. So if he says, well, I don't want to do that, he's holding that as leverage over your head, so that you have to come and do whatever you like, beg and grovel or whatever y'all be doing. I don't know, like for the money every time, or if he's late, keep calling him and, da, 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 da. So if you have him on direct deposit every month, you can focus on the relationship and see what it's like without having that over your head. You know what I mean? Thank you. One of your providers, okay, Rose, your provider been introducing you to his rich friends. Will I be wrong if I branch out and make myself available to them? I'm not his girlfriend, but don't want to be viewed as the pass around. Well, you need to make it definitely clear by, like, if you know one of his rich friends are interested in you, you need to make it definitely clear that you need something from him. If he's not willing to give it to you or make you his woman or whatever, just start treating him like a friend and calling him friend, you know, and say, well, if you're not going, if this is not going anywhere serious, you know, then, you know, blah, 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 blah. Then he'll tell you where y'all stand and then you act accordingly. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Do I do all that cooking and cleaning? Oh my gosh. Heck no. I have chef prepared meals that are sent to my door every week. I have DoorDash and we have cleaning service. I don't be doing all that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why? Because I'm almost 46 years old. Why am I still gonna be cooking and cleaning and being somebody's maid and chef? I could, like, that doesn't make sense. If you can afford something, afford it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, do y'all not know how people do what they do? All right. It's not old, but I'm too old to be pretending like I'm trying to impress some man by cooking and cleaning for him. Most guys don't appreciate that crap anyway. Just get your money. All right. I'm not about to be stressed out about going to the grocery store all the time. Mm-mm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. And like men say that I'm misguiding women. Well, how about I redirect you to your bag, sir, and get some money? Can't misguide a woman who's looking for a provider and not some charity case to go 50-50 with. Okay. All right. What about having a young one? Okay. A young one, if they have money, if they can take care of you, I don't know. I mean, whatever. I'm not, don't lay down nothing broke. That's all that's all I will ever tell a woman. Don't lay down with nothing broke and don't risk something that you can't replace. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said he's too sensitive. If you apologize and he won't accept it, he thinks he's the prize. Move on. Exactly. It's like, well, I don't know. You know, honestly, I don't know what you did over there, but he's obviously like forgot who the prize was. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get out, her chat and work job. What? Right. Man, this ain't for you. You're supposed to be getting your bags. Okay. Do you have any advice for women going through narcissistic abuse? Become the narcissist. Stop playing the role of victim, ma'am. Become the main character of your life, and everyone else needs to just be extras. Okay? Because I think a lot of people choose to be the victim in certain situations because they don't know how to be the main character of their own life. And a person, definitely who is a narcissist, will teach you how to become the main character of your own life. All you got to do is learn from them. And they can't be narcissistic with you if you're already the main character of your own life. And you are no longer playing the victim in the situation. They can't be a narcissist to you because a narcissist person is not narcissistic to everyone they meet, only to victims, only to people that accept it. So for you, you got to work on yourself, and you'll never have to deal with a narcissistic person again because they won't be able to be narcissistic with you because you're not caring enough about them because you are the main character of your own life. And whatever they say doesn't even matter. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. They're just the extra. They're just sitting over there. They're just a placeholder. They're just filling up the space in the corner, you know. So you literally have to become the main character of your own life and stop caring what other people think, especially whoever that is. And you need to tell them, I don't care what you think. I am the main character of my own life. And, you know, unless you finna give me some money, don't talk to me. And literally be serious. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, how do we care about less about the emotional stuff? Okay. Let me tell you how. Because a lot of women can't do this. So listen very carefully. Most men don't get into relationships for emotions. Let me repeat that. Did y'all hear me? Most men do not get into relationships for emotions. They don't care about feeling them. They don't care about your emotions. They get in it for one to two things. Okay? And you know what it is. They don't want to deal with that part of it. So they occupy you with something else, or they get busy, or they avoid it. Why? Because men aren't that emotional. And if they are, they're using it as a manipulation tactic. All right? So a woman is naturally emotional and a nurturer for children. You ain't got no kids. You're going to be trying to push that emotion somewhere else. Get you an emotional support animal. If you ain't got no kids. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get you an animal, a pet, another one on the side, whatever. Do something. Mm-hmm. I missed your super chat. Hold on. Dang, it's loud out there. I just answered that, ma'am. I said, see what it's about. See if he wants to commit to you. See if he wants to pay all your bills and commit to you. If not, then see what his friends are about. But give him a chance to claim you first. And if he don't claim you, go see what his friends is about. Thank you, Kay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to get your husband who is a provider and generous but has low job to give you more He gives, but I want more. He says I'm ungrateful. Ma'am, you just need 2 men. Thank you, Kay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he don't have it, either he got to go get a second job or you got to go get a second man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right? The math. Y'all doing the math all wrong. What you want to do? Lower your standards, be unhappy, or go get another one, or he go get another job. Which one is going to be? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or a higher paying job. Either he get a higher paying job, he get 2 jobs, or you get another man. It's that simple. You can have 2. He don't have to know about it. He going to be at work, right? Why? Because think about this. If everything was turned around and instead of money, it was something else, if you weren't giving him something, what he wanted or what he needed, wouldn't he go look for it somewhere else? Isn't that what all the men on the dating apps be telling y'all? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all act like they're not doing the same thing. Think about it. You say you're tired of him complaining about money, then go find another man with money, baby. That's all you got to do. Let him work his little job. Let him pay the little bills or whatever, and you go get you one on the side that's going to give you what you want. If you need 2 men to do the job of what one is supposed to do, then that's what you need to do. Because obviously he can't get it together. Obviously he don't want no second job, so just go get a second man. Unless you want to replace the entire relationship with somebody that makes more money. You said it's not easy to find a provider, man. Well, then keep looking. It gets easier if you go to the rich side of town. Yes. Jessica, dating this guy that you're wanting to get certified as a yoga instructor. He loves this goal, brings it up every day. Next time he bring it up, how do I tell him to make me happy if he paid for it? Well, next time he asks you about it, say, oh, well, I'm going to have to put that on hold because it's kind of expensive and, pause. Then he'll ask you how much it is, and whatever it is, double it. Okay. If it's whatever, a couple of thousand, add another 1,000 on it. You know what I'm saying? And get you some extra money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And look, if he says, well, I can help you, I can't pay the whole thing. If you double it or add something on it, he might be able to pay the whole thing. He don't even know he's paying the whole thing. You know what I mean? So. Mm-hmm. You said you made vows. I didn't say leave. I said get 2. Look, someone asked me if their man isn't doing enough, what are they supposed to do? Either if he doesn't want to go get a second job to provide more, then you go get a second one. You go get a second stream of income, whatever that is to you, man. Okay. I'm gonna have to start talking to Cole because some of y'all listen. Y'all be too sensitive. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, if y'all too scared to do anything, y'all, let me tell y'all something. And what I tell y'all, I know that not everybody's smart. Not everybody got the same high IQ. Not everybody knows how to cover this and cover that and do it. So if you're stupid, please don't cheat. Because if you just that dumb and think somebody gonna do something if they catch you, just don't do it. Okay. This is for people with common sense and have some type of intelligence. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, sweetness. If y'all can barely read, ma'am, don't do this. Y'all don't be too sensitive. Read a book, figure it out, learn strategy, learn how to be strategic. It's called common sense. Men do it all the time, every day. If they're smart enough to get away with most of it, a woman is 10 times smarter because she's multitasker. So if you can't figure it out, ma'am, you don't need to be doing nothing but reading a book. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm just saying. You say I'm a low-key sociopath? Well, ma'am, in this world, I think everyone should be in order to thrive. I literally, let me repeat that. In this world, if you're not a sociopath, you're probably not thriving. And y'all know it's true. You say you let your man know you never paid him to feed us. I know that's right, Pierre. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to tell them up front so they know from the beginning. Sweetness. He said he blocked you because he's mad that I said some things about his grandma that hates me. What do I have to do now? I already apologized, but he says he don't want to see me anymore. Do I block him too? Okay, first of all, ma'am, why are you talking to his grandma? Why is she even in the picture? Is my question, ma'am. Why is the grandma involved in y'all's relationship? She's old. Do he live with his grandma? Does grandma live with him? Why do you even care what his grandma thinks? She's gonna be gone in a few years anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She speaks bad about you? Okay. Well, obviously he chose his grandma, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. When his grandma can't give him what you could, he'll call back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. He'll unblock you when his grandma can't do what you do. All right. All right. Now is your time to secure another one while you have the freedom. And by the time he realizes that grandma can't do that thing you do, he'll be back. Okay. So get your level up on. Go get another one on the roster. So his grandma start acting up again and he need to take a little break. You got another one. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. He said, leave the grandma alone. Yeah. He'll be back, man. They always come back after a while. Grandma gonna get on his nerve and he gonna call you back. All right. Storm, sprinkle, sprinkle. Some of you ladies need to watch old videos. Can't play fair in an unfair world. Rise of the divine feminine era. Thank you, Storm, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Yes. Y'all need to watch some old videos. Don't play fair in an unfair world. And a lot of y'all freak out when someone blocks you or when someone like stops dealing with you. They'll be back. And if they don't come back, who cares? Move on to the next. But it's not really worth dealing with them if you're not getting what you need out of them and it's not fun. Sweetness, sprinkle, sprinkle. You also lend money from him and don't want to. Girl, you don't ever do a loan from a man. Either it's a gift or you don't want it. You get it? You never offer to pay nothing back ever to no man. Ever. Just tell him that's for your pain and suffering and he won't be getting it back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. asking for your time back. I said, now you don't have to pay him back. That's right, Betty. You don't want his money back now. And if you really want to get legal, if you really want to, somebody said grandma tax. Exactly. If you really want to get legal, say, well, your grandmother is spewing things about me. Well, we could take that. Grandma tax, exactly. You said corrupting the next generation. It can't get no more corrupt than these Dusties and these Pygmishas, man. All I'm doing is helping them refocus on this money instead of being Pygmishas and Dusty in a poverty circle. At least we're going to get our money. All right. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What y'all want me to do? Teach how to continue to end the poverty circle? Y'all want me to teach that? Y'all go teach that on y'all channel, not mine. Y'all go teach how to stay in the poverty circle. Y'all can go do that over there. See how many likes and clicks you get. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. How to handle attitude and ego with providers you struggle with that have the same one, have the same exact ego, have the same attitude. All right. Know your value, know your worth. Main character energy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. 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 Shira as a guest on a podcast. It's just gonna be like this, answering dumb questions. Okay. I think I've been asked almost every question. Come on now. There ain't nothing I couldn't say. I'm like, okay, whatever. Okay, what to respond when he asks what he's gonna get in return for invite you to dinner? Tell him you ain't going to dinner. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, well, you know what? I never even said I was going to dinner with you. Girl, you gotta flip the script quick on them type of dudes because they think some free food, like you're some kind of stray animal, is some type of way to impress you, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Bless Innovates. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We are only eliminating poverty. That's all. That's true. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. So don't even agree to go to dinner with him yet. What he gonna get out of it? Nothing, because you ain't even agree to go. Say free food don't impress me, sir. I'm not no stray animal on the street. I am not homeless. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said don't say this. It's hilarious if you say it. What they gonna do? Feel stupid for asking such a dumb question? Like if you need something in return for some food, then you don't need to be dating, sir. You need to go back home and save your little dollars. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sometimes you got to send them back home because they don't need to be outside if they ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? Send them back home. Tell them to save their little gas money. Tell them to save their little credit card points. Tell them to order in some DoorDash and have a good old night because they can't even afford to be dating if they need something in return for a meal. Mm-hmm. You said the audacity of men. Exactly. And then wonder why people calling them dusty because they acting dusty. Thank you. Thank you, Charla. Sprinkle, sprinkle for the super sticker. How generous. Thank you, girl. For real. Okay, a 61-year-old keeps telling you and reminding you that you're getting old. You're 30. To pressure me to be his girl. Girl. Say, yes, I am old. I'm getting old, which means I need more money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, he's broke. He's one of them dudes on a 90-day fiance who can't afford no American woman. He only gave you $1,000 and a trip to Thailand. That's cheap. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That ain't nothing, ma'am. That ain't nothing. McDonald's manager probably give more money to his girlfriend than that he actually likes. Okay, thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kay. I don't see the super chat. But sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, the peaches in the house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, like, he's literally manipulating you because he's old and he's feeling old. And he feels like if he can't secure you, then his chance is going to dry up. So he's literally projecting his aging upon you. It's like, you know what? That's so true. I'm going to need some more money because older women actually have more expenses. So let me get that money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Right? Think about this. They're 61 years old, single and alone. What are they afraid of most right now? Dying alone, right? That's why they're trying to rush you into being their girlfriend so they can give you the little chump change so they don't have to sit there and look at their wall and dine alone every evening. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said they're usually talking to themselves. Exactly. Date abroad. Yes. Date where your money can afford. Definitely. If men can't afford to date you, they need to date who they can afford. I have no problem with that. Go bother somebody who want to be bothered for a cheap price. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway, y'all too sensitive. Y'all need to focus on your bags and money. These men don't really care. So just get what you want out of it. If they cared, they'd provide. And you wouldn't be no struggle. If they cared, then they would act like it. If they're not acting like it, then they don't care. All right. Get your money, focus on you. Get their money, focus on you. That's literally it. Okay. I'm going to go. But I will see y'all soon. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I may be on my other channel in a few minutes, so I will see y'all over there. Thank y'all, everybody who donated. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to join the Patreon tier 2 and up, y'all can ask me some questions over there in private, and I'll answer back within a day or 2 or 3. If I'm super busy, it might be 3. But thank you, Kay, for the super sticker. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.